Growing up, I had a very difficult childhood. I grew up in a small city surrounded by gangs and drugs, and was raised in extreme poverty by immigrant parents, which ultimately led to me being incarcerated at a very young age. And I went on to spend the rest of my teenage years bouncing around from group homes to placements to juvenile hall. And after all the struggles that I've been through and seeing myself now about to receive my master's degree, it makes me feel extremely proud that, for once I'll be able to be in a position to give my children, a different life than the one I had. But I think the biggest takeaway for me from the program was, they were able to believe in me when I couldn't believe in myself. They were able to find value in me when I couldn't find value in myself.
EOP RSP has changed my life in so many different ways. This program showed me the abilities that I have that I didn't know I had. I have seen my grades go above a 3.5 GPA, which was amazing to me because I grew up taking special ed classes. So to be this person I am right now is honestly amazing.
I didn't ever think I was gonna make it up to this point. I didn't ever feel like I was capable to know what college it feels like, or know that I'm gonna be the first person in my family to ever receive a degree, which feels definitely like I'm in a dream. What motivated me to get a college degree was my little sister. When my little sister was born, I did not want her to go through the same thing I went through in going from home to home. I got the privilege to have my little sister with me when I went into the foster system, and usually in the foster system they do breakaway siblings, and I wanted to be that role model for her.
My mom was an alcoholic, and she was deported when I was only 10 years old, so I was in 5th grade at the time. And my dad has been in and out of prison for as long as I can remember. I was in the foster care system from the age of about 2 to about 13, in and out. I was in different homes. I was in a few homes with 2 of my siblings, my 2 sisters, and my other siblings were either in other homes or had aged out of the system. But unfortunately, my brother did lose his life to gang violence. To have lost him was really difficult for me, but I knew that I couldn't let him down. Knowing that 3% of foster youth graduate college wasn't at the top of my mind whenever I first decided I wanted to go to a university. The main push that led me to go to school and to get my degree was to make my parents proud. I've always sought approval from my parents, even though they were never around, but it wasn't until I came to CSUN and realized that none of this is for them, but it's for me and for the foster youth that are coming after me.
I was taking care of 3 of my siblings while I was in foster care, and I prioritized taking care of them instead of taking care of my academics in school. And knowing that I could guide my siblings to have a better life, I started to invest more in my school, and I made sure that my siblings were also doing well in school, showing them that I'm about to finish college and I'm still not done yet. In terms of my educational career, I also want to pursue my master's degree, and I want to show my siblings and my family that really anything is possible.
Environments can keep a person trapped because they're scared to elevate. They're scared to be the only person doing something with their lives. And I didn't want that to be me. I didn't want to be like another statistic and just, oh, she was in the system and she lives in this certain area, so she's not going to do anything with her life. It just didn't sit right with me. Recently just had a son in May of 2023. I came to school every single day until I couldn't, but I maintained all A's that semester, and I currently still have all A's. That was a challenge, but nothing is really a challenge unless you make it a challenge. Seeing myself about to attain my degree versus what I went through, it makes me feel accomplished. There were many adversities I had to face. When I was in high school, my mom passed away, so that's something that makes me say, okay, I did it, because I could have gave up a long time ago. Everything I've been through, I could have just said, oh well, I don't care. But I did it, so accomplished is very much what I feel like. Yes.
What motivated me to get my degree was actually 3 teenagers, my nephew, and the 2 little girls I work with, because I want to show them that no matter what, disability or not, that they can succeed if they put their mind to it. Obtaining my degree makes me feel really accomplished because I've been told my whole life that I couldn't do things. I've had doctors tell me that I wouldn't pass 3rd grade, and here I am with a Bachelor of Arts in my major, and it's just amazing because by being told I couldn't do it, but having that support saying you can, made a huge difference for me.
I was determined to pursue a college degree because I'm first generation and I have younger siblings. I wanted to remove a limitation that we had seen in our lives. I have the strength within me that I was trying to find in other places to continue. I believe that I can do anything.
I have the experience of being able to go to college and not allowing people to tell me I can't. I can't because I'm blind. I can't because I'm African American. I can't because I'm a former foster youth. I don't let people tell me what I can or cannot do now. And this is why I'm sitting here today and obtaining my bachelor's degree in the spring of this year. And we should not and cannot allow others to put limitations on us because only we know what we're capable of.
As far as my foster care experience, I was pretty much raised by my grandparents, and my mom, she passed away in 2013, so shortly after that I was pretty much put into the foster care system. It was good to be put in programs like this so I can actually express myself and know that my voice is being heard and I just have people to relate to me. I really do feel like RSP has been very helpful, and it would have definitely not been the same without it, and I'm just glad I can say I was one of those that actually stayed put and finished.
I entered the system when I was around 1. I was in it for a couple years up until my adolescence. It was difficult to get through, but what motivated me to pursue college was I really wanted to get my degree, and no one's experience was like mine, so I wanted to really set the bar for myself in order to obtain that. So it's something that I did in spite of everything and all my hard work.
My dad's been in and out of jail. I also struggled with homelessness. Unfortunately, my family was not financially stable and we ended up getting evicted, but I decided to go to school because I wanted to get away from that environment. I wanted to take my mind off of things. I also have a son now. Thank God I have a good support system. Like my mom, she helps me out a lot. And I have a lot of friends that became moms as well, and it forced them to drop out. I don't want my son to struggle how I struggled, at all. So I need to do everything in my power to break the cycle.
After the long years of being in the foster care system and aging out of it, after everything I've gone through and seeing that I'm going to receive a degree from CSUN, it kind of just takes my breath away. I feel like I never imagined being in a position where I can say I graduated from college, and it's possible. Everything is possible if you put your mind to it, especially when you have a community as beautiful as RSP. I think it's really hard to fall back when you have so many people around you who support you and you have families and friends as well.
I think it's very important that RSP exists simply because many foster youth don't have the support system that it takes to be successful during their undergrad journey. For our students, feeling connected to something and having that sense of belonging is critical because once our students feel connected, the next step is that they start to believe in themselves, and once our students start to believe in themselves, then nothing can stop them.